Good morning, viewers. Welcome to my YouTube channel of astrologer Anil Agarwal. Today we will be talking about the Rashi Sangata Chakra for the fortnight starting from the 3rd August 2020, which is prone to terrorism as per the planetary positions and as per the Rashi Sangata Chakra. This Rashi Sangata Chakra is a very important tool in the hands of the astrologer for mundane activities. So we will be discussing this in this article, and I will mention this link in this video so that you can even go through the details and get the details. This is with reference to my articles on my web page. It seems that the planetary positions are prone to terrorism in the fortnight starting from 3rd August 2020. And I may tell you that we already know that after the 3rd of August, the Beirut happenings, 78 people have been killed and 4,000 people have been injured due to explosion in Beirut, in Lebanon. So I had already mentioned that this fortnight is prone to terrorism. Maybe it is in India, maybe it is throughout the world. So it is very difficult to pinpoint as far as the world is concerned, but I've also mentioned that the planetary positions are not conducive in this month, uh, especially this fortnight, starting from the 3rd of August to 19th of August. So, friends, I've already predicted that the enemy may arrive and will have an aggressive stance. Read my following articles on my webpage. The change of Muhurta time to 12:44 has added woes to the Muhurat for the Ram Janam Bhoomi. See, sometimes they are taking 12:15, then they are taking 12:44. What is all this? I don't understand. First of all, this is a Rahu Kal period. And how can they say that it is an auspicious period? Then the month of Bhadrapad is also not auspicious. Most of the astrologers are contradicting this Muhurat. But anyway, the celebration has taken place. I wish all the best to all my country people and a success. And let's see how this Muhurat chart works. There is some auspiciousness also apart from negatives, although the negatives are more. The change in Muhurta to 12:44 hours has added woes to the Muhurat because in the Navamsha, the Taurus sign is rising, which is the 8th house, and Rahu and Ketu are in this signs. And well, Venus and Jupiter both are afflicted, and Venus and Mars are the Trishamsha lords of the 6th and the 8th lord. So a big question is there Abhijit Muhurat on Wednesday, and is Rahu Kal at the time of 12:44 hours? My predictions are totally based on this. Another enigmatic parameter is the Rashi Sangata Chakra this fortnight and the Veda between the 8 planets, an enigmatic Venus transit in Gemini from the 1st August to 1st September. We already know that in the chart of India, foundation chart, the sign Gemini has only 19 Ashtakavarga Bindus, and it has been seen in the past. We have experienced in the past that whenever Venus transits in the sign Gemini and is afflicted, then it's a time for agony and pain, and especially in the political field, there are changes, and you will see for yourself the Maharashtra government, and then it will it can prove adverse for the Maharashtra government, for the Rajasthan government. I've already discussed both of them on my website. Please read my article number 1, fortnight starting from 3rd August, prone to escalation of brawl between countries as per Rashi Sangata Chakra. The link is mentioned here. The article is dated 21st July 2020. Let me reproduce some text here in continuation to my article on the solar eclipse, solar ingress in Cancer. My detailed predictions as per lunation chart on the 3rd is enigmatic one. The article solar ingress in Cancer, what it has is up its sleeves. You can go through it. The link is mentioned here. Please keep in mind the predictions made as per the above article are for 3 months because it is in a cardinal sign and solar ingress in Cancer gives effect for 3 months. I had predicted the aggressive stance on the border countries. The brawl between the countries may take ugly dimension after Mars ingress in on the 16th August 2020 in the sign Aries. The Indo-China, US-China relations may go for a toss. We cannot rule out tug of war in politics. Mars journey in Aries and Pisces starts in this fortnight, and most crucial one as already predicted. Terrorism cannot be ruled out as it so seems, and you can see the terrorism has already taken place as far as the globe is concerned. And there is also hurricane in US. So what all has been predicted, we have just 2 days have passed, and you can see for yourself what is happening. There have been, excessive rains in Mumbai and Bihar, and they are havoc both in Mumbai and Bihar. For war and warlike situations to break, Mars and Saturn must join to influence each other. If there is aspect of Saturn on Mars, even then it must be checked in the Rashi Sangata Chakra, the Veda on Mars, Saturn and Moon. The Rashi Sangata Chakra is an important chakra prescribed by Lord Shiva, which a great Mahatma had recommended to Shri K.N. Rao. In Rashi Sangata Chakra, on the fortnight starting from 3rd August 2020, there is Veda between Rahu and Venus in Gemini, on Saturn and Moon in Capricorn, and Jupiter and Ketu in Sagittarius, Veda on Sun and Mercury in the sign Cancer. The lunation is also taking place in the sign Capricorn, allotted to India by Brahmira. Hence, the fortnight is prone to mishappenings and warlike situations in the world, especially in India. It seems terrorism is also on the cards by the Muslim terrorist groups, and they will have an aggressive stance, especially at the time when Ram Mandir Pujan also takes place. So after Ram Mandir Pujan takes place, even in this fortnight basically is prone to terrorism and retaliation and then religious fundamentalism. Now let us see whether the enemy arrives. There are combinations for the enemy arriving. So whether it is terrorism, whether it is warlike situation, both are indicated by this lunation chart. Most critical parameter in this fortnight, since Aries and Taurus associated with malefics makes the enemy move on to inflict defeat to the king. Hence, in all possibilities, the enemy will try to take an aggressive stance and will arrive. Maybe it is through terrorism, espionage, or warlike situations at the border. Most critical parameter we have already discussed. There cannot be any treaty as seen from the planetary positions. Terrorism by Muslim terrorist group as per Rashi Sangata Chakra are not ruled out. Article 2, Venus entry in Gemini 1st August to 2nd September 2020 may shake political systems. Cataclysmic changes as per earlier predictions. The link is given. It has been observed in the past that whenever Venus, the Lagna Lord and the 6th Lord of the India Foundation chart is afflicted, it is time for agony and pain, and terrorism cannot be ruled out in the period it so seems from the Rashi Sangata Chakra. Article 3, Ram Mandir Bhumi Pujan, 5th August 2020, 12:15 hours, and then 12:44 hours, boon or bane. See this article also, it is crystal clear from the Muhurat that there is a lot of negatives. Jupiter is temple and also the 6th Lord and is fallen and in retrogression. Hence, attack is possible. Jupiter and Mars both aspect 9th house. A violent attack cannot be ruled out, especially the Veda of the planets in the Rashi Sangata Chakra. Some Muslim terrorist attack can take aggressive stance. The Muslim terrorist group are well known for all this. Let me pull out the negatives in the Muhurat chart, making mockery of astrology. Is there a Abhijit Muhurat on Wednesday? It is Rahu Kal, Lagna Nakshatra Rahu, Moon Nakshatra Rahu, Moon in Pap Katri Yoga, Lagna Lord in the sign Gemini, where the minimum 19 Ashtak Varga Bindus as per the foundation chart of India, Lagna Libra, and The Lord Venus is in Mars Nakshatra and Nakshatra of the solar eclipse. Dagda Yoga, Panchika Yoga, Ashtama Chandra, DBA, Dasha Bhukti Anantara, Rahu Venus, Mars and Jupiter itself, inimical, and Kendras having malefics. Ninth house has Rahu and Venus having aspect of Mars. Venus and by Jupiter. Jupiter is the sixth lord and Mars. What do we want from this Muhurat? Rahu Dasha is 16 years. Balance. Enigmatic fortnight from the 3rd August 2020. Astrologers are miserably failed here. Wait for the results in this fortnight. Some people have said since it's Abhijit Muhurat, then there is zero inauspiciousness. Let us see what happens. If it is Abhijit Muhurat, it is a controversial thing. No software, no website. You pull out Drik Panchang, it says there is no Abhijit Muhurat. It is a Rahu Kal. So how does Rahu Kal play? Why have we selected Rahu Kal for this Mandir Bhumi Pujan? So all this has been discussed. So friends, it is not good time. 5th August also falls in Chatur Mansha Kal, the 4 months during which Lord Vishnu takes rest, and hence any important ritual is not performed during this period. No auspicious work should be carried out in Mrigashara and Mula Nakshatra, the stars of the solar eclipse, and both Ketu and Rahu are in Mula and Mrigashara Nakshatra respectively. Hence, till 20th September 2020, no auspicious work should be carried out. The Navamsha rising is of Taurus. If you take 1244, it is Taurus, as I've already explained. Then the Trishul Chakra, the nakshatra is Satvisha, it is falling at the tip of the trident. It is not good. So friends, the 1244 time is, the situation have worsened. The time still is in Rahu Kal and the Navamsha charts. Read the full article on the Muhurat chart. The astrologers are making mockery of astrology. It so seems as they are changing the time now. Why are they changing the time? The Trishamsha lord of the 6th and 8th lord are Venus and Mars, and both connected to the 9th house of the Muhurat chart. 9th house, we all know, is temple, and Jupiter is temple, and Jupiter is also 6th lord. So if it is Abhijit Muhurat, I can accept, then there will be less inauspiciousness. But if there is not Abhijit Muhurat on Wednesday, then this is the most enigmatic Muhurat chart, and there are possibilities of terrorism. There are possibilities of enigmatic happenings. So friends, this is all I just wanted to share. Everybody knows that on Wednesday there is no Abhijit Muhurat. I need not clarify this. You pull out any software, you pull out any website which are writing the Muhurats. I am pinpointing drikpanchang.com. It does not say anything as far as Abhijit Muhurat is concerned. The auspicious time, it says it is Rahu Kal and most inauspicious. So friends, this is all I wanted to share, that this fortnight, especially from the 3rd August to 19th August, is not a good one, not only for India, it is for the complete world. And you will see it for yourself. Today is only 5th, and only in 3 days, we have seen a lot of happenings. We have seen a lot of happenings, already in US, in Beirut, in Bihar, in Bombay, and then whatever I had predicted as far as gold is concerned, gold has crossed $2,000 mark. It has touched $2,024, and my predictions are that in this fortnight itself, it may touch 2,100. It may cross $2,100. So, friends, this is all I just wanted to share. Whatever I have predicted is proving spot on. So friends, this is what I wanted to share, and thank you for sharing with me. And let's hope that this Muhurat does not bring any negatives. We are not here. I'm not here to contradict anybody or contradict anything. What we want is good, and a pious atmosphere prevails, and we all grow in good circumstances. So friends, but this fortnight is not good. Irrespective of this Muhurat, this fortnight is not good. I will insist. So this is just I wanted to share. So thank you, friends, for sharing with me, listening to me, and good luck.